check out?チェックアウトするって言った途端誰かに電話したから、昨日会った人たちに電話してる可能性があります。こうやって待たされることもったいないから、これ 100% 情報機関に電話してた。Okay. Yeah, they're probably hiding in one of these cars. Or maybe they're like, I don't know, hiding in some buildings. I am being followed now. Alright, welcome to the Pansky Dvir Hotel. We're in Chernivtsi in western Ukraine. It's a pretty big town, you could say. I think it has like 260,000 people. I landed here like yesterday night, pretty late at night, so haven't really had the opportunity to see anything other than my room. And so now we're gonna get in and see what it's like. Alright. So it has like a pretty small like entrance here, and you arrive here. So this is like the reception, right? It's fairly small. So yeah, to be honest, when I got here yesterday, I was like, is this all? Here there's some, I don't know, some dining. You can have a coffee or something. I don't drink coffee though, so it's not for me. Alright, so now it's like 10 to 11, so I've got an hour to check out. Service. I think they were able to build something really nice looking with kind of a smallish space that they've got. I guess these are the, I don't know. And then woke up these, this marble floor. And my room is here. So first I'm going to show you my room. And I guess I'm the only one here. You've got your typical closet. And ta-da! This is the room. It's actually pretty spacious. Fancy decoration, but fancy but sober, you know. It's like a really elegant, very ingenious lighting system over there. It's like lines and squares, just your essential, like, you know, chair, another chair like for the desk, a TV screen. All the stuff here look pretty solid and good quality. Oh, this might be IKEA though, whatever. And I slept here like last night. It was very comfortable. Slept like a toddler. No, not a toddler. A toddler doesn't sleep well, right? So I guess I slept like a cat. I almost forgot. In the middle between the beds is this beautiful painting of it's more like a picture. It's fake, printed on a canvas. I was looking at this. I was wondering whether it was taken like in this region of Chernivtsi, or whether it was just a random nature picture, you know, with a little bit of green and blue for the uplifting effect. Anyways, so this is the bathroom. Very solid and nicely designed door with solid resistance to the doorknob. It perspires like quality wood. And here's the really very clean bathroom. Spacious, nice mirror, solid, sober, and trustworthy design. Good mirror quality. And here's a pretty spacious sink. It's like really wide and deep. What else? Oh yeah, so the windows. I think the negative of this room is that it has no access to natural light, natural sunlight, which for me is a big no-no. But yeah, look at the view. Apart from the sunlight problem, this is a perfect hotel experience. I have no complaints. Let's take this. Alright, let's see. So over here is, I guess, the bar or restaurant. I don't know if it's open. I don't see anyone. Or maybe they were here this morning, but I woke up I woke up at 8 a.m. But I didn't see anyone here. Well, actually, I stayed in my room, so that's why. We have some nice, comfortable sofas, as you can see. Yeah, you can sit here and. But I don't see any employees, so I don't know what's happening with that. Yeah, I mean, I know there's another guest here because I heard her last night. She was really loud, cackling and stuff. But other than that, I mean, I might be the only other guest. Who knows? So here's the patio. I guess there are tables here. You can have a drink. There's even a fountain. And as you can see, look at the this decoration. Art Nouveau, right? Very beautiful. I mean, every time I see Art Nouveau details, I'm stoked because it's such a great artistic invention and sensibility. I don't know, I just vibe with it. Is this Art Nouveau? But yeah, look at the door. It's so cool. So there's some robustness, around the edges. Gives a solid vibe to the whole door. And then you have the sinusoidal details, and this centerpiece is absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this. With the angle, it reflects in different patterns. It's kind of shining when you walk past it, with movement. Gotta do this. Put it here. Semi-transparent. Yeah, they just nailed the transparency ratio, strength. Marvelous. So, kudos to the designers, whoever designed this place. I salute you. All right, let's see here. I hear some voices, probably some employees. All right, here. Oh, service. All right, so it's an employee space. Damn, why is there a German here? Büroflächen. And look at the lamp with the motion detector. So funky. Whenever you visit a place and you can see the excellence and the quality in every single detail, it tells you something about that place. And here is it's Japanese. Nakamura Fujiko. Looks cool. So yeah, now we've done most of this floor. So let's see upstairs. And who knows? So yesterday I was in Ivano-Frankivsk. I sneaked onto the rooftop of my hotel. Oh, by the way, you saw that dude earlier, so I wasn't the only guest. Very gallant. And nice. Let's see. Other rooms. Oh, a Klimt. Alright, so that makes sense, right? Klimt, Art Nouveau, and all the Art Nouveau details. Klimt with an LG logo. Is this a screen and it changes. I guess it is. So it's a digital like canvas. See this slight inclination, like the attention to detail. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's not a digital canvas, it's like AC. See, there's like cold air coming out of this. I'm such an idiot. I thought it was like a digital like screen. And look at this. Wow. So these are the details I told you about, Art Nouveau, with flowery shapes and vegetative plant life, curvy shapes, absolute beauty. See, I don't care much about art. I don't anymore. I used to, but this is one of the only things that still, moves me in a way. With that little kid statue, what is it doing? A curtain, like this one over here. But they made it like this, and it's really creative. Okay, the only thing that's not really creative, the camera is the same, it's just standard surveillance camera. And yeah, this is a really cool plant. It blends in perfectly with the, mostly white decoration. Since we're still talking about creativity and aesthetic applications, this camera is a really nice invention, beautiful design. Does it move? And you can see some nice rooftops from here. Look at how they put them together to form this sort of cascading design element. Marvelous. They have a good designer here. Yeah, like interior designer or whatever it's called. You could even just take the colors, for example. It's like, it's so matching, There's some really good level of aesthetic sensibility, if I might say. Alright, another view from here with a nice no smoking sticker. And what is this? Well, is there an access to the rooftop? No. Unfortunately, it only goes down. Solar panels, right? Okay, so this hotel runs on solar panels. The scam of the century. Like green energy and electric cars and whatever. And I don't know, recycling. These are all rubbish. If you really want to protect the environment and save the planet, it's the whole civilization you have to destroy. I mean, it's the only way out. So, solar panels or no solar panels, electric cars and whatnot, those are just tricks to keep the economy moving, And if you don't see that, I don't know what to say. Alright. So I think we've done the hotel in its totality. By the way, I'm definitely not advocating criminal behavior against strategic infrastructural targets that belong to the industrial civilization. When I was talking about saving the planet, whatever, that was just a book review of Derek Jensen and John Zozan and Deep Green Resistance. I'm just precising this because I know that I had an encounter yesterday with the Secret Service, Ukrainian Secret Service. So I don't want them to, they're probably watching this, so I don't want them to think that I'm advocating, criminal activity. So I'm just saying this as a side note because I know that some radical environmentalist groups are classed as terrorist organizations by the FBI, for example. I mean, at least last time I checked, it was a few years ago. I don't want you guys from the SBU and Intelligence Agency of Ukraine to think that I'm fomenting some sort of, terrorist attack or something like that. Alright, so this is gonna be the end of my quick tour and review of this hotel, whose name I don't remember. So now I'm gonna hit the streets and yeah, explore the city. Well, that's all. До свидания.